How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Shenanacast, the only podcast where we are currently on an alien spaceship. As always, I am
I just got
Mingo.
probed.
Yeah, we just got probed. As always, I am Mingo, followed with my co-host Matty.
Uh, how's it going, everybody?
And it's up to you guys to figure out if that name is spelled with two T's or two D's.
But it ends with an IE.
Yeah, so when I say Matty, it sounds like two D's. But that's for you to figure out, I guess. So what's new, man?
Um, I got a promotion last week. Um,
That sucks.
I'm a manager at my job now, so I have to like do paperwork all the time.
Oh,
And today I had,
you have to make schedules.
yeah, I had to do that too. But hey, I made my schedule today, and it's actually good.
That's nice. They can make your own.
Um, but today I had to draft up 4 write-ups.
Really?
Yeah, and the thing is I only got through like half of what I needed to get done today because um Brad from last time on the last episode needed to go on break, so I needed to cover his break.
I feel he's gonna abuse your power by being your friend at that place.
No, I'm a very I use power well.
Okay, whatever you say.
What what do you mean?
So Donald Trump won the election, and everybody is very mad about it.
No, I was telling you about this yesterday.
Yeah,
My college is on like suicide watch, man.
yeah. Like as
Like
so, so I follow this football account called Ghetto Gronk, and I post a lot of his stuff on my story because it's funny. And he posted one of um Donald Trump preventing a woman president, and it's just like a bunch of like linebackers and cornerbacks just like destroying people, right? And then
yeah.
there's this girl that well, I think she graduated a year above me. I went to school with her in high school, and like since like 1 a.m. she's been posting like Trump's the devil, Trump is this, Trump is that, which is like that's her opinion. So I posted this woman thing, and I saw that she like commented on it, or she like replied to my story. I was like, oh my god, I'm done for. But thankfully, like she like said something like, oh, I know it's so terrible, isn't it? I didn't reply. I was like, oh, thank God. I thought I was about to get canceled. And then speaking of canceling, this is crazy. This happened to me like within hours, right? So
Oh.
my friend, had this he had this Halloween post, right? And he was like
Oh.
obviously at a school, but it was obviously like at college. So I commented, I was like, I thought you weren't allowed 1,000 feet within that school. So I commented that. And then apparently his coach got like pissed, and his coach was gonna try to cancel me, and he like saved my life. He like he was like, no, he's a friend, like please don't cancel him. So because
That's crazy.
isn't it? I was like, what the hell? Like it's not like I posted like on like the college's account or anything. Like it was his personal account, right? So he's gonna cancel me over that. And I don't think that's that offensive, right? Like it's a little shocking.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that bad.
Um, I feel like it's something crazy. Oh my God. One of my girlfriend's roommates. I'm not even joking.
One of your girlfriends.
Oh no, no. One of my girlfriend's roommate's friend. Um,
Okay.
she said so one of her other friends likes Trump, and her one friend was like, when I see her, I'm gonna drag her out. I'm gonna beat her up. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like it's not that serious.
So you can have your opinions on the whole situation, but I feel like you get so mad.
Have you seen all the stuff going on with Robert Kennedy?
No, I haven't.
He's okay. I He wants to get rid of fluoride in the water.
Mm,
Um, wants to hold on. I want to pull up his tweet real quick. Give me a second.
okay.
Um, where's his account? He posted something about how he wants to like I don't know, do something crazy. Um, but he's a bit of a weirdo. I mean, I liked him. I mean, I still do, but I just think he's a weirdo.
I think you have to be a weirdo to be a politician nowadays.
He's especially weird though.
I
Have
know.
you heard the dead baby bear story?
No, I haven't heard like the actual thing, but I know about it.
Basically, he was in upstate New York for the day. And in the morning, he either found a dead baby bear on the side of the road or he hit it with his car. Okay. I'm pretty sure he found on the side of the road. So he put it in the back of his truck so he could eat it later. Okay. But
Okay.
then but then when he got back to New York City, he went and got food when he was there and he's like, I don't need this anymore. So he's like, but there's nowhere in New York City where I can get rid of a dead baby bear. So he goes into Central Park, gets a bike, and poses the bike like it hit the baby bear and killed
That's crazy.
it.
The
Like, what kind of whack job does
It's
this?
actually like a Seinfeld bit, like just like
And then
something like Kramer would do.
I think he also got in trouble for trying to like take whale blubber from a beached whale.
Dude, he's preparing for something. Like he has some skills that are gonna come in real handy. I would say pretty soon.
Oh wait, oh my God, no, I'm wrong. No, it wasn't whale blubber. He cut the head off of a whale.
With what?
So this is from the Associated Press. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is being investigated for collecting dead whale head.
Well, what did he use? Like, did he just take a section of the head, or did he cut off the entire head? Like, he used like the world's biggest guillotine. Just
Kathleen
get-
said that when she was 6 years old, her dad got word that a dead whale had washed ashore. He got a chainsaw, cut off the whale's head, strapped it to the roof of their minivan for a 5-hour drive home. Every time we accelerated on the highway, whale juice would pour windows of the car. We all had plastic bags over our heads with mouth holes cut out. People on the highway were giving us the finger, but that was just normal day-to-day stuff for us. What in the world?
Okay. So that being said, today's episode is
I have
today's episode is the rap episode. Like, we don't have a segue.
well, I had to tell the story later because now I'm gonna seem really bad.
Okay. Okay.
Um, but our main topic in rap that we wanted to talk about today is the fall off of J. Cole.
So this is a toughie because J. Cole is consistently one of my favorite rappers. Like obviously goes up
Honest,
and down with like album to album and single to single.
well, I really think the issue is with him was um was the like was his the off season album.
Hmm.
Like that it was like released kind of well, but not as good as like 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
Well, everything like it's like his like marketing sucks after 2014. You know, it's like he has
Yeah,
like good albums, but you never really hear about him.
yeah, but I think that's the point. Like,
He doesn't
I
want to
mean,
be
I
big,
mean, yeah, I think it's like Kanye.
I guess so. But he always said he was part of the. He always said like he was part of the big three. Did you listen to Tyler's new album?
I didn't.
I
I don't really think I'm missing much though.
I also did not. But I feel like
So
well, when
he's not as good as he used to be.
no, I really liked um Call Me If You Get Lost, but it is obviously not as good as Igor or even
I
I didn't think it
ooh,
was
Igor's
uh
is a sore subject for me.
why don't you like it?
Huh?
You don't like it?
No, no, no. Okay. Two people I have really big beef with.
Yeah.
Cardi B and Tyler the Creator. Not because of their music. Okay. Kind of, but not like that. So Cardi B released her one album in 2018. I forget what it's called. Give me a second. Invasion of Privacy. Okay. That album won Rap Album of the Year.
Hmm.
That makes me mad. Okay. Because there were some really, really, really good albums that came out that year. Um, like, okay. Here was the lineup for 20. What? One second. I defined it now because it's not listed on Google. For what? No, I'm mad about this. Oh my God. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna segue to 2019 then. Okay.
Mm.
So 2019, Igor won Rap Album of the Year over Revenge of the Dreamers 3, which I think is a great album. If you haven't, it's a J. Cole album, but it's like his collab album with a bunch of different people.
I thought Igor was better.
No, no, no. Okay, it's not that it's better. It's that it's not rap. It's like R&B.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Like
Yeah.
the thing is, Tyler the Creator came out and said that Igor was not a rap album. It is still one Rap Album of the Year. That's like Guns N' Roses winning Best Blues Song of the Year or Best Blues Album of the Year. Like
So,
seriously?
so why do you have beef with Tyler and not the music industry then, or like the committee?
No, it's just the principle.
Okay,
You know,
I
I'm
get what
just
you're
mad
saying.
about that.
Oh, I do not
Um,
think Cardi B should have won though at all.
yeah, well, okay, in 2018, I know one album that came out in 2018 that makes me mad. Swimming.
Mm.
I'm a huge Mac Miller fan. Um,
You are a big Mac Miller fan, actually.
um, honestly, but my favorite album of his, I wasn't the biggest fan of Circles. But I liked Faces. Faces was if you haven't listened to Faces, it's really good.
I haven't listened to all of it, but
Um,
I've heard all the hits.
um, and Swimming's really good too. I mean, I have Swimming on vinyl. I'm not really even big into vinyl. My thing is I can't stay into hobbies when they start getting too expensive.
Vinyl's really expensive.
Okay, here are the albums that were nominated in 2019. I was wrong. Albums that came out in 2019 that or 2018 that won it in 2019. So Cardi B's Invasion of Privacy, Swimming, Nipsey Hussle, Pusha T, and Travis Scott all had albums in that year, and she won it over them. Astro World came out in 20 and whatever this was. Which honestly, Astro World is a pretty good album.
I think Astroworld should have won just on culture alone for what it did for rap. I'm not even really like
You
a
know what I
huge
just
fan of
remembered?
Travis Scott either, but it's like obviously that changed the entire landscape.
Do you remember all those people that died at that Travis Scott concert?
Yeah, I do remember that. And then like the day after, he like made an Instagram thing where it was like it happened to him. It's like have you seen that the black and white?
No.
So it's this, you've probably seen the meme and just don't know the context. But it's Travis Scott. He has like a black and white filter on. He's like crying, and he's like he's like acting like it wasn't his fault. Like he's acting like it like everything happened to him, and he was like part of the crowd. Okay,
um,
so back to J. Cole is what people don't know. People
huh?
aren't as aware as I thought they were. But J. Cole is actually a basketball player, like professional.
I knew that.
Let's see. I don't know what league he plays for, to be honest, or whatever it is. But I do have his stats. I want to see what team he plays for, though. Okay, well, the only thing I see is Patriots BBC, so we're just gonna go with that. So Jermaine Cole's stats. He is averaging 2.4 points, zero point 0.6 rebounds, zero point 0.4 assists, zero point 0.2 steals, and 0 blocks.
He doesn't sound very good.
No, it doesn't. I think it's funny because he's listed at this website sucks, by the way, that I'm on right now. He's listed at oh, never mind. He's listed at 6'2". Like I had his weight, but it's gone now. But I feel like his hair like adds on like 10 pounds. Like like his hair is kind of like, especially when he was like playing basketball. His hair looks like
Yeah, no,
crazy.
you're
He looks like
you're right.
Medusa.
It looks heavy.
Yeah, dude. It's not even like the like quantity. It's like the thickness of everything. Like even this picture that I have like on his little stat thing. It's like
It's
he's
like a
gonna,
single-celled organism.
he's gonna turn me into stone. Like he's Medusa.
So I think. Oh wait, okay, okay. I finally found that tweet someone posted on their story on Instagram
Okay.
from RFK. FDA's war on public health is about to end. This includes its aggressive suppression of psychedelics, peptides, stem cells, raw milk, hyperbaric therapies, chocolating compounds, ivermectin, hydroxychloroquine, vitamins, clean food, sunshines, exercise, and anything else that advances human health and can't be patented by pharma. If you work for the FDA, you are part of this corrupt system. I have two messages for you. One, preserve your records, and two, pack your bags. Like, dude, like, I don't think it would. At first, I liked him, but the more I've been finding out about him, the more I'm kind of like, I don't know if he's a good pick to be actually be in a place of power.
What? I knew he was wacky. I've never heard the whaling story.
A 5-hour drive with a whale head strapped to his
That's
car.
crazy.
Like, imagine seeing that.
I can imagine like him being one of those, like, well, but like the videos of people just like screaming and like acting crazy on the street in public, just to like be awkward and embarrass people,
Kind of.
like on Instagram Reels.
Like, like Infobren.
Yeah, I think eventually when like Robert, when he hits the senile stage, he's gonna be doing that without a phone. Like he's just gonna be one of those people that like unironically.
With his contagious laugh. You know, whale blubber is an excellent source of of protein. I can't do the voice, but it's like that.
Well, it's
But
not even his
anyways, back to
voice.
the topic of J. Cole.
It's the crazy laugh that he does too. I'm not gonna do it right now because cause he does it so loud, dude. Like it like clips his mic. But anyways, I think J. Cole is interesting because the dude is obviously talented, but I feel like he doesn't do much.
I feel like his issue is that he's corny now.
He is pretty corny, but like the corniness is like he still sounds good, but it's like you just can't take him like even like right as soon as third person shooter came out, right, is kind of when like J. Cole started becoming corny.
Well, and his grippy song too. Have you heard that?
Yeah, it's bad.
Like, h- who was like, that's a good idea to make this song and to publish it? Like, who in the world was like, wow, Jermaine, this is an excellent piece of musical history. We need to put this on social media. It's gonna be a hit.
I definitely did not
At
live.
first, when I heard it, I honestly thought it was AI. I thought it was an AI song that like used
Dude,
his
I
voice.
did that with I don't know what I was listening to, but it was like on playlist, and I thought it was AI. Like I thought I was listening to like YouTube by accident. Like it's crazy. It's so fast now. Yeah, I did not listen to Might Delete Later all the way through. I'm realizing just now. I like Crocodile Tears though. That was pretty good.
I think that one of his better albums was Born Sinner. That's kind of an underrated one, in
I like
my
For Your
opinion.
Eyes Only a lot.
Yeah, that's a good album.
It's good. It's not a guilty pleasure, but it's definitely like my like I really like it for no reason kind of a thing.
See, my weird thing is when I was younger, I used to listen to a lot more like conscious music, but now I really don't.
Is that music you play with a conch shell?
No, no, like more like storytelling music.
Oh really?
My bad. Yeah, like I used to really like For Your Eyes Only. What's that one song off of there? Oh, I think it's called For Your Eyes Only.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
like um yeah, I get what you're saying. And kind of like
But now I'm just
Wet Dreams. Like that's obviously a worse example.
do not play that song around. Never mind.
Okay, I could not finish the rest of that at all. If you were implying something, I did not get it.
I wasn't.
Okay,
That's the great part. It's just I'm not even gonna finish my statement.
I have not listened to the off season at all. I'm also just real. Never mind. I listened to a few songs.
Um, but yeah, I really just think the fact that he's kind of corny now. Like he was kind of corny before, but it was like in a good way. But now it's just like flat out. But I honestly I think it's because he's just more mature now. Like he's had kids, he has a wife. So I guess we should just get into our next topic, um, which is some of the rap trends over the summer and in the recent months. Or not trends, but like newsworthy stories. Um, and that's the Drake and Diddy stuff that's going on.
So
Um, go ahead.
I think Drake might be one of the funniest people on the entire planet because like it's so hard to take him seriously with anything he does. It's like every time he did, it's like even just like the bad stuff that he's done or like the allegations stuff that he's done is like people instantly start like making memes about it, and then it's like you know how like people say you have to separate the art from the artist.
Yeah.
It's impossible to separate the joke, the punchline from the joke, right? It's like Drake will always be a meme to me. And it's like it's never gonna not happen. Like when he shows up in the State Farm commercials, I just start laughing. Like it's like
See, that's how I feel about Patrick Mahomes. Like he's just a geek.
It's just,
I
he,
I can't take him seriously.
he's just a clown for my amusement. It's
Honestly, I was kind of glad that I thought he messed his ankle up really bad, but he didn't.
You were glad he messed his ankle up? Were you glad he didn't mess his ankle up?
I wish it was more. You know,
Really?
if he messed his ankle up more, then maybe the Lions can win the Super Bowl this year.
I think okay. Okay. This is off topic. I think the Lions have the Chiefs, but I don't think the Lions have the Ravens if the Ravens play at full strength.
I don't know who.
B-
What's the Lions' schedule even looking like? I haven't been keeping up with it too much.
They have the hardest schedule in the entire league, but it's not that hard for them.
Oh,
So the
I
Lions are
mean,
right now, like as we're speaking, the Lions are the best team in football, right?
yeah.
Like easily. Um, but I obviously we have to see how DeAndre Hopkins plays. He played really good. He was barely on the team for 2 weeks, you know, so that's big. But I don't think the Chiefs can keep up offensively with the Lions. But their defense is pretty good.
I will say that they're playing some pretty easy teams coming up.
Well, if they had our schedule, they would already be down 3 games.
Well, no, no. I mean, the Lions play the Texans this week,
Mm,
and then the Jaguars, and then the Colts,
yeah,
and then the Bears. So I think that it's okay.
yeah. We got the
Or
everything after that's hard because then it's
yeah, I think after.
because we have San Fran, which is probably is our easiest one. We have the
Well, no,
Bills.
actually,
We
it's
have Packers and Vikings, but both of those are at home.
yeah. What's the Thanksgiving game? Oh, it's the one with the Colts.
Is the one with the Bears.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, they play games 4 days apart from each other?
Yeah, because we have to be on Thanksgiving.
That's crazy.
What's crazy is our bye week was really early, which kind of sucks. I wish it was last week.
Yeah.
That's
Eh.
it's not a bad thing, I guess.
Well, I guess we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, that was a good tangent. So
And Drake and um Diddy.
yeah, so I watched like 3 different documentaries on Diddy because the dude is a Gotham supervillain. Like this dude, like the allegations against this dude is crazy, and it goes on for decades.
One of the things that I find super interesting is how many celebrities that were connected to Diddy endorsing Kamala Harris.
Yeah, or even just like,
If if
but
you've noticed that. Well, like, okay, Eminem.
yeah.
Eminem has very rarely had political endorsements.
Well, dude, I heard more about him endorsing Kamala Harris than like him releasing music.
Drake's relationship with Millie Bobby Brown.
I actually do not know much about this.
So back when she was getting popular, like around like Stranger Things season 2 or 3,
Hmm.
like Drake started like taking her under his wing, as he said, and would like text her about like boys and stuff. Like that's so creepy.
That is creepy.
And nothing happened from it. Like he was texting little girls about crushes, and everyone was like, "Yeah,
Oh, Drake, he's such a big softie. He has such a big heart.
average Drake supporter."
Okay, so you know the video of him kissing that girl on the stage, right?
Yes.
So is that where all the like pedophilia stuff came from, or was there stuff before that? Because I've heard both sides.
It was the Millie Bobby Brown stuff.
Was it officially that?
Yeah.
I got you.
Um. Yeah. That was weird.
Drake is
Well,
so
and
weird.
honestly, I guess now that we're also on the topic of evil rappers, we should talk about Suge Knight.
Suge Knight is
He
so,
was evil.
dude. He said the words, "I don't care if I don't care if Biggie has to die. I don't care if Pac has to die. Something has to change." That's like those are words that he said. It's just crazy.
He
Is these people just make
he joked about
music?
injecting he joked about injecting Eazy-E with AIDS.
I, rem- I remember hearing
Like
about that.
it was only like 2 years after his death. Like it wasn't even like 20 years later. Like he's like, so he's like, yeah, I actually gave Eazy-E AIDS, and it was on like the Tonight Show. It was on like one of those like late night shows like that. And the interviewer was like, "What?" He's like, "Oh, I'm just joking, ha 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 ha." I'm like, "Dude, what?"
That
Like
was it.
he was supposed to be like your friend. You're joking about killing him.
That was like when Tom Cruise was laughing hysterically about turning like someone's oxygen off in an airplane. Have you seen that? Have you seen that?
I can't say I have.
So I don't know if it was the Tonight Show, but it was a late show. It was a late night show. And he was talking about like so he's talking about how he was in a plane. He's a pilot, right? So he was in a plane, he had a co-pilot, I guess there's someone in the back, it was just like a small plane. And I don't know why they had the turn. I don't know if there was like I don't know if there was an oxygen problem or like I'm pretty sure the guy was like freaking out in the back. So he just turned his oxygen off and he was like laughing hysterically about it like in front of a live audience. So like no one was laughing. But he could not, I'll find it. But he could not stop laughing.
I guess now we should talk about bad rappers. Who do you think is a bad rapper?
I want to hear what you think is a bad rapper actually, because it's definitely more your category.
Okay, this is it's not so controversial opinion anymore, but what's his name? Chance the Rapper. His fall off needs
Dude,
to be like talked about too.
the fall off of the century. Do you remember like when he made when his album he got married? I don't remember what it's called, but like the joke was that he talked about his marrying his wife like 20,000 times on the album, like how much he loves his wife. Do you remember
Well,
that?
and yeah, and okay, when that album came out, I forgot what it was called. Oh, The Big Day.
The first one was acid
When
rap,
that
right?
album, yes, it was
Or
one
the
of his
one
first
before
ones,
that.
and that one was really good. I like that one.
See, it was good. I thought it was a little overrated when it came out, and now I definitely think it's a little overrated.
Um, but The Big Day that came out, and I listened to it because when that album came out, it was like my peak of um, what's it called? Chance the Rapper liking. And
Cringe.
it was like laughably bad.
Dude,
Like it was
it
terrible.
was so sterile. He was offbeat the entire album, which is crazy. And he's not
And
even he was like I love my wife, I love my wife.
he
That's
had
all
a
he would
line
do.
about um midgets. And I'm
I do not remember that, but I'm sure
like
I've heard it.
he's like, my bar's so small you think I'm a midget. I'm like, you're, what are you talking about?
Is he still alive? I
Um,
have not heard anything about Chance the
sad.
Rapper in
No,
like a decade.
no, because after the big day did so bad, I think he like retired.
He like
Oh wait, no,
he
he had a
he,
song come out this year.
he did something like sketchy where it's like not sketchy, but it was something like he canceled a tour because he said he wanted to spend time with his family, but it was actually because his ticket sales were so low or something like that. Like something really similar to that, but I'm sure I missed a detail.
I'm trying to figure out. Apparently, he's really big into activism.
Well, he does love loving his wife, so hopefully.
In 2020, he endorsed guess who?
Kamala Harris, Joe Biden.
2020, Kanye West.
Really?
He said to, he took to Twitter to praise West, stating he trusted in him more than he trusted Joe Biden. That's
Speaking of Kanye West, have you heard about everything that's happened with that dude?
like recently or like the past couple years.
It's like the dentist stuff and the gas.
Yes, I have.
Because that's actually like a Gotham supervillain. Like what is this? Like what is the story? This dude has a bunch of titanium in his mouth, and he's obviously suffering of a mental illness of some sort. And he's like has this like roided up dentist that's like giving him gas to inhale constantly. It's like he's
Oh yeah, in the
Bane,
text he's
dude.
like the text between him and his guy are like need more gas. Gas now. Deliver gas here now.
And he says like his employees are like really concerned. It's like
Well, I think apparently he got off the gas.
well yeah, like dude, I swear, like there's this picture of him and I cannot find it, but he looks like he's about to croak.
Well, he started going crazy when his mom died.
That's true. You're right.
Um, which if you don't know the story behind that, basically he paid for his mom's cosmetic surgery and then she died of an infection caused by that surgery.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure.
It's something really
Um,
similar to that, but I think there's a few more things. But he didn't really talk about that, so like not a lot of people. He did, obviously, but like a lot. I feel like you kind of have to be like I don't know how to say this. Like you're a Kanye West fan, or you're like pretty in depth in music to know. I feel like a lot of people that just oh yeah, Kanye West. He's the guy that sang.
yeah.
I feel like a lot of people don't know.
Um, wow. Okay. So I looked it up because I want to see what she actually died from. So she died from liposuction, so she had surgery from a lipos with the liposuction, tummy tuck, and breast reduction. The next day after she went home after the surgery, she just died.
I didn't know that. I thought she
And
died in the
so
hospital.
or she no, so the next day Donda West died at home from heart failure. Um, the aftermath of it was California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger tightened cosmetic surgery laws with the Donda West Act. He made a whole law about it. I didn't even know that.
I didn't know that either.
But I guess you learn something every day.
Do you still before everything happened? Were you a Kanye West fan?
I still listen to honestly I listen to Kanye West more now.
That's what I was about to ask. Are you still like a pretty big Kanye fan? Because I am.
Yeah, no. I honestly I used to think he was overrated. Back when I was really big in I mean I'm still big into Kendrick, but
Mm.
back when I was more into like old school rap and stuff. But honestly nowadays I listen to him pretty frequently just because it's just very I mean I
It's just
it's just very
fun to
good like
listen to.
music to idly listen. Yeah.
It's just fun to listen to.
Okay, wait. Do you really think that the Ravens are gonna beat the Lions?
Okay. Okay. Are you ready?
The, as we speak right now,
I know.
they are losing to
I'm
the
watching the
Bengals.
score. I know. I know. I'm watching the score.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this is what I'm saying. So the Ravens are like the boogeymen because they're uber talented, right? They've had the
Uh-huh.
They have a two-time MVP leading them. So like randomly they can drop third just randomly and just coast the rest of the game. And other times
Well,
they play horrible and not a single receiver can catch and they lose to the fucking Browns. You know,
what's been going on with them this year though? Because last year they were like doing really good. What's changed on their team?
chemistry, leadership, Derrick Henry having more snaps and receivers not being able to catch, and the defense not being as good. But the thing is,
Okay.
okay, it comes down to how good Lamar Jackson can play, like against the Lions, and
Yeah.
how consistently his receivers can catch his dimes. So it's like if Lamar, okay, if the Ravens play perfectly, they will beat the Lions. If the Ravens mess up, if they can't convert on third and fourth downs, and they're making field goals instead of touchdowns, we will win. Is my But if Lamar Jackson starts scrambling against our dog shit, can't tackle, DBs randomly, or
Yeah.
or Brian Branch goes for an interception, but he overshoots it and hits a receiver and it's open touchdown. I think it's over. Like I think it's gonna be like a two mistake game kind of a thing. Like whoever makes the most mistakes is gonna lose.
Hmm.
So I don't know.
Well, now they're 21-20 or 20-21.
But Lamar Jackson did have probably the best football play I've ever seen in my life this year. So it's like you know what I mean. It's like it just depends how good he's playing.
So, you know that clip of the guy jumping backwards over the other guy?
Saquon Barkley. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know the names. I'm
you're
not.
good. You're good.
He got after that game he got drug tested.
Dude, Saquon Barkley is a freak of nature. He's crazy.
Well, like actually, how did he do that? Like jumping over somebody backwards?
What's crazy if you look at the clip is he didn't even look at the guy. It's like it's crazy that he jumped over him and jumped over him so perfectly where it looked like effortless, right? Like
Yeah.
I don't even know
Like,
if you I don't even know if you can do that in Madden, jump backwards, like hurdle backwards like that. I don't think you can. It's like
well,
perfect. It's like perfect form. The dude almost got tackled.
yeah, I know. Like he broke like two tackles.
he he almost got tackled. He spun out of a tackle, in like the which that play was already kind of crazy because the I don't know if it was a safety or the cornerback or a linebacker or whatever, like had a perfect angle on him too, and he somehow got out of it. And he just and it's not like did like a running jump. He just jumped in place too, like he spun out off balance and but like it's crazy. But the specific Lamar Jackson play that I'm talking about is his center fumbled the ball for some reason. So he fumbles it, he drops it, then scrambles, almost gets tackled, then turns into a touchdown, you know?
Oh, okay, I've seen that one.
And it's kind of like if he does that like consistently, it's over for any team, I think. And that's the problem with the Ravens is like their entire like production is how good Lamar Jackson decides to play that night,
Yeah.
which is like and that's why the Lions are the best team because Jared Goff can have an off night and throw for 60 yards and the Lions will still win by 20, you know. Or Amon-Ra St. Brown doesn't have to do everything, or Jameer Gibbs doesn't have to do everything. And it's like
Well,
I don't know.
I'm just surprised that they're still doing so good after so many injuries this season.
So many injuries and like against the Packers, which the Packers are a really good team actually. I was surprised how quick their rebuild
Still?
was. Yeah, it was like we beat them in Lambeau weather, and Packers fans act like it's their like Russia in the winter, where it's like as soon as like where it's like oh Lambeau weather that's the deciding factor between all our wins. It's like okay, well
Yeah, well,
Jordan
it's also Detroit though too. So
yeah,
it's not.
let's Jordan Love um picked up the ball and it slipped out of his hands three fucking times. It's like what is that? Then it's
Well, it's funny to me because like if you look at Green Bay. I'm is, is that where the Packer Stadium is? Like Green Bay City in Wisconsin?
Yeah,
If you were to compare that to like where Detroit is, it's only like a 40-minute drive north.
yeah. So what it is Detroit plays in a dome, and they don't. So you have to deal with the elements when you play in Lambeau,
Okay.
which is Lambeau Field is their stadium. Um, and for whatever
Yeah,
reason, Green
I've
Bay has notoriously bad weather, and it's always been like a thing, but it's never like that much of a thing, you know. It's like I feel like every time
yeah.
Green Bay plays a better team in bad weather, they lose. So it's like it's so weird.
Oh
Um,
man, it's sunny outside. I can't do it, man.
yeah.
So recently, on my at my college, there's this there's this guy that's been like terrorizing people.
Oh, I know who you're
Not
talking
not
about
like
now. I'm sorry.
actually, but um, I'm gonna call him Billy Bob, so we don't dox anybody here. Um, he's a weirdo. He got banned off of the Snapchat story for like being or like Islamophobic and stuff
And
because
people are gonna think like, oh, it's our group Snapchat. No, this is the schools, the official college's
yeah.
Snapchat over a multitude of years to like different classes have banned this
So
guy.
he got banned off that because he like posted something about like it was like if you run, you're gonna explode because you're Muslim or something like that. And I was like, wow. But recently he I figured out what he meant. I screenshotted this when I found it, but I'm gonna read it off. Um that was last okay. So he said, I apologize for that joke about blank. I like the DS, but I won't mention that though. I shouldn't compare Trump to DS. That was wrong. Accidentally shouldn't mention it. I think I should think before I post a joke. Sorry about that. Anyhow, it's going to be a big one. And it took me a really long time to decipher this.
That
Okay.
was actually
Because I
like
was thinking,
like ramblings. That made no sense.
basically what happened, and I kind of figured this out through context clues. He made a joke about Trump and Down syndrome, and people really did not like that. And so basically, I had to put this together. He compared Trump to someone with Down syndrome, and and people really did not like that, and that almost got him banned from our school's app. Like the school's app for like talking amongst students. I'm like, how in the world do you mess up that badly?
And the thing about this app is I'm pretty sure the school forgets it exists also. So it's like they had to like do their digging to get this
Yeah,
kid
like
to
this
try to get this
app is
kid
stuck
banned.
in like 2014.
Yeah, I was like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even think you can actually block people on the app. It's like that. Like no one gives a shit. You know. Which
Um,
that is
but
a fun story about lemon lime. I don't even know if you know about the story actually, because this is really early
I might not.
in the year. So there was this girl that lemon lime played ping pong with, right? And
Uh-huh.
everyone was like, "Oh my goodness, you should ask her out," right? Because everyone was being, dumb. Um, so so we were at the eating place, the gross one, not the good one, by the way.
Okay.
And so he goes up to her, and everyone's like, "Oh my goodness," right? And then he comes back, and they're like, "Lemon lime, did you get her number, her Snapchat? And he goes, no, I got her blank, which is our app, like our school app. So so she gave him like the 2012 college communication app to talk to her in our vast age of communication. That's what she gave him.
Did oh my God, did they end up even talking?
I doubt it. I never asked him, but I doubt it.
Um, I kind of forget how much older he is than me. Um, because he's in the same grade as me, but he's like 2 years older than I am, and it's like it's kind of weird sometimes because like he'll like be talking to girls my age, and it's kind of like that's kind of weird.
It was real weird because everybody thought I was older than him, but he had a year on me.
No, and actually, I think you guys are the same age.
No, I'm pretty sure he's like, oh, you might be right. I think he's older than me somehow. Like, I think he's like a few months older than me. But anyways, so this Billy Bob kid, he was like the
Oh,
Riddler of our school. Like because he would just like post like random shit. Um, and I'm not at that school. Like, well, I'm not living there, so I'm not like I don't have notifications on for that story. But I kept the story on my phone. So I was only getting bits and pieces of this kid, but even just like the little bit that I'm seeing, like I knew of this kid's existence, right? I knew that he was trouble. But
okay.
he would post like pictures of like cupcakes and like donuts, and then like everybody was trying to decipher what it meant. He was like, you remember in the old Arkham games where you had to like find the Riddler, you had to like jump through all the hoops and find the little question mark things.
Yes.
Like that's what he was doing, dude. You're gonna find little symbols around campus that you have to solve, or he's gonna blow up the school.
Um, no, actually on his birthday, he posted like on our school's app like 20 pictures of cakes. I
That's what I
think
was
it was
talking
for
about.
well, yeah, I think it was for how old he was turning. Like he posted,
That's what I mean, dude. He had to decipher stuff, and you also like I'm pretty sure he does something for the school because he's always posting his laptop that had
yes,
like bullshit on it.
he, he's on the, I think he's like on the newspaper.
That's scary. You think he has little codes on his newspaper, like
Yeah, if you if you shine the right light on it, it's gonna spell out where the victims are.
it's like he has little minions around school that like they'll like read that little section of the newspaper and they're gonna know the plans for that day.
It's like a sleeper
Yeah,
cell.
yeah. Ugh. But anyways, I think it might be TikTok time.
What's your game for today?
All right, it's TikTok time. My favorite part of the podcast. The first thing that we're gonna do is this is a little wheel that I made. All right, with a bunch of different names. I asked ChatGPT to give me the 100 most famous people right now, and they on a couple of different categories like film, sports, politics, all that. Right. I was gonna make a second wheel for activities, but I was kind of messing around with it. It wasn't very good. So we do have to decide on a activity that these people are gonna compete in. And I think fittingly it should be who would be the better president. and then we have to argue for them.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna spin for you first. Oh yeah, Michael Jordan.
Okay.
That's a good pick, actually. And then some of these are actually presidents, or like ex-presidents. I get Rihanna. Uh-oh. All right, Maddie, you want to go first? What's your argument?
Of course. Okay. Now, Michael Jordan, arguably one of the best basketball players of all time. Um, Number one, he is a team player. I mean, to play basketball, you have to be good at what you're doing, good at communication, and that's what you need in a president. You need someone who's good at communicating, um, and says what they're gonna do. You know, if Jordan's like, "Hey, man, um, I'm gonna pass the ball to you," you know he's gonna pass the ball to you. And also, he was one of those people that were like dominant on the field. He was the head of the team basically. If you think of the Chicago Bulls, you think of Michael Jordan, and
That's
that's what
fair.
would make him a good president. He has name recognition. All right, what's your argument?
So you want to talk about communication? How about one of the hottest singers of all time, Rihanna, as hits like "Love on the Brain" and "Umbrella" and "Only Girl" in parentheses in the world and "We Found Love." Like you want a compassionate president? This is your pick right here. Think of the endorsements that she would get from famous people, such as
Like Diddy?
like Diddy. And I'm gonna be honest, this is a shitty fucking pick for president. But but you want to talk communication and like what politician is gonna be like mean to Rihanna? Like any foreign policy dispute over because it's Rihanna. What are you gonna do? You know,
Uh, See, but think about the endorsements that Michael Jordan would get.
that's fair.
Shaq. I mean,
Nike.
you know, uh, you know, I feel like Shaq could take Rihanna in a fight. Okay, so really, who's the real winner?
Okay. Okay. But what is Shaq gonna do when Diddy springs out from hell and sprays him with 50 gallons of baby oil? Like how is how is Shaq even gonna get to Rihanna?
By slipping through people's grasp. He's all oiled up.
You're right. He is all oiled up.
So do
But
you? Oh. I I I like how you added Shaq to the list.
I forgot you
Um,
could see my screen. I was looking up Rihanna.
yeah, I know. Okay. So do you admit defeat?
I said my piece and you said your piece. Now it's time for the viewers to decide who won.
Okay. Okay.
You know
Let's go
what's
into round two, and you'll start.
okay. You know what's sad? I was so close to getting Drake or Taylor Swift. Okay.
Here's the
Like
next category. Who would you trust most to pick you up from the airport?
that's a good one. Taylor Swift.
Okay, so is that mine? Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
it's both of us answer.
both of us answer.
Yeah, no. So like we either just roll it again, and then we decide who we would trust more to pick us up.
Okay. Not Tom Cruise, dude.
So
Dude,
what's
he's going to
interesting
turn
about
off
both
the
of you?
oxygen in the Uber.
But what's interesting about both these people is that they're directly involved with planes in some way.
That is true.
You know, maybe Taylor Swift is picking us up in another plane to fly us 45 minutes away.
Yeah, I think Taylor
But,
Swift would pick
you
us
know,
up in a plane to fly to a different airport to board a different plane.
so now the real question here is, do you want your oxygen to be turned off or do you want to kill the planet?
I guess technically they're both the same answer, just one of them takes a much longer time to do. But I am taking Taylor Swift as the person I would trust more to pick me up from the airport.
Yeah, I think so too.
So the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to do a tier list of NFL jerseys.
Click F11.
Okay. And I do want to point out that this is from 2023. So eventually we're
111 images?
so eventually we're gonna do the alternate jerseys. Then we'll get the Lions, the cool Lions black ones in there. So don't you worry. But we are gonna do this pretty quickly because there is a lot and a lot of them are repeats. And I'm gonna be honest. Some of these I literally could not tell you what the team is. Like, what is this?
That's the Cardinals.
This one?
Or the Falcons.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Okay, we'll start off. This appears. This is the Cardinals, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you know what? It's probably alphabetical
Yeah.
based on the first one. So Arizona Cardinals.
Okay, well, if this is Chicago, that doesn't make any sense. Also, these two are exactly the same. All right, we'll figure it out. So so the black Arizona Cardinal jerseys,
I think that's a B.
solid B. I think the white one is also a B.
Yeah. That one's a C.
The red one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure these ones are the Chicago Bears, which I don't.
Those are all D.
Yeah, which I know Tigers have the same color palette, but it's like, ugh, it's so bland, you know.
Um, those ones are really not that much better.
I think these are also the Chicago Bears, and I agree with you. All right. I think this is also that's a D tier. All right, Buffalo Bills. This one's hard
Okay.
because red, blue, and white is obviously a staple on colors, like as a whole. But they just look so bland all the time, you know.
Okay. I think the first one is a B. The other second one is a C, and the third one is another B.
Yeah, I do like the blue one. This jersey is literally like a preschool jersey. There's like dirt stains on it. How did it even happen? This appears to be the Denver Broncos, another orange and blue team. And I'm gonna be real,
I
dude. Orange sucks. Like
Yeah, it's not a good color.
orange is so bad on jerseys. I don't know why the NFL is obsessed with it. So I actually like really don't like these Denver Broncos jerseys.
Okay.
I think the New ones
I
are
don't like
better.
I don't like the Browns either.
Like so all these ones.
Yeah, those are really ugly.
You think they're F tier?
I mean, if you put the
Yeah.
Broncos down there, then those are down there too.
Okay.
Actually, that one's like a D.
The last one.
No, no, the The over one. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually do like. You're right. I do like the actual brown jerseys for the Browns. I think it's a C.
Okay. And I honestly, I think the next one's a C too. Is what that's black and white.
Yeah, I don't know what team this is, but it's probably the Buccaneers. Since this is
Yeah.
literally a red and white jersey, it probably should be on par with the other red and white jersey.
That one's probably another C.
Yeah. All right, the Rams. This is controversial. So
That one's a B. The next one's an
these are the Chargers actually. Yeah, I really like the Chargers uniforms, especially this powder blue. It is probably the best one in the NFL.
Yeah.
Besides,
Oh,
like,
really? In the whole NFL?
there's like two really specific jerseys that I think are better, at least in this time period.
I mean, if you want to throw it up an S, we can.
As that's for now, for sure. All right, this is old school Chargers jersey. These have this kind of gross blue. I think it's a D here. All right, the Kansas City Chiefs.
C.
You think C and B on par with our red jerseys?
Yeah, but I do think that one's better than the other red ones.
That's fair. We'll put it up higher. Okay. No, this is not Detroit. This is the Colts. Yeah.
That
Th-
one's probably like a B.
Yeah, these are the Colts. B. Yeah, both these are pretty B jerseys. And I think this is also old school Colts. Okay.
Now that one I like.
This one, this black and white one, black and
Yeah.
yellow one. Okay, this looks better here than it does in real life. Because when it was like in real life, it looked terrible. But it does kind of look hard here. These are the Commanders, by the way.
Okay.
This one's a B tier, I think. Or do you think it's an A?
Okay. No, no. I mean, I'll take your word that they look worse in real life.
But the actual Commanders jerseys, or that's an A.
Okay.
And I think these ones are kind of speak speak for themselves.
Yeah, that one's bad.
Yellow was such a terrible color. I don't know why they keep on doing it. All right, this is Dallas.
Okay, okay. That
Oh,
one's a C.
Dallas has the most overrated jerseys of all time.
Um, that was an A. That one is a B, and so is the next one. Is that green or is that black?
This is the Eagles. This is the black and green Eagles jersey.
Oh, actually, I like that one.
I do
That
too.
one's A.
This one might be S, and yeah, at the end of the day,
Yeah, it might be.
the regular white and green one, that's a B tier. It's just a good color
No, actually,
scheme.
you know what?
You think
Move
all?
move that one up to A, and then move the other one up to S.
Yeah, I agree. What do you think of just this actual green? It's a good
B.
color. And then the Kelly green. This one kind of fucks.
Um,
Like like this one in person
no, honestly,
kind of feeds families.
I like the other one better.
The black one.
No, the next one.
This one.
Yeah,
These are the
the like
Dolphins.
seafoam kind of.
Yeah, you think it's S?
Uh,
I wouldn't know what S.
okay.
Okay.
Okay, the next one. What is that? The Dolphins again?
Yeah, the next two are Dolphins.
No, honestly, I think that we can throw all orange jerseys and DRF because they're all just ugly.
Yeah, this is the best one for sure, so I'm keeping this high D. But it sucks. But this Dolphins jersey, their normal one, they're away. I think it's really good. It's kind of like I wouldn't wear it in public because it's a little like,
Yeah.
you know, but it's pretty good. All right.
What is that?
I think these are the Giants. Yeah, they
Is
have
that
these in two.
purple though?
It's blue.
Is it blue?
It's blue. It's a weird
Um,
shade of blue.
Discord kind of messes the colors up.
Yeah. These ones are all kind of boring. I think they're worse than the Bills consistently.
So B, C, B.
And I guess
That
this,
one's also a B.
yeah, I think that's also supposed to be the Giants.
Next one's an A.
This is Jacksonville Jaguars. Or is it Tennessee? No, it's the Jags.
Yeah.
This jersey sucks. Like it's so boring. And this might be like top five worst jerseys of all time. This stupid gold. Like it looks terrible. It looks terrible here. Oh
Honestly, just delete it.
yeah.
Get it off the screen.
Okay. I can't do it. And then their blue. It's not a bad blue, but there's better blues. Especially when you go for like, because it was a expansion team, right? So you could literally pick any colors you want. You pick this. It's like
That one, it's like a C.
there's just better ones. You know what I mean? Like it's not bad when you're like
Yeah.
when you're looking at it on its own. You're like it's not that bad. When you look at like this, like if I do this, it's just like it just gets lost. I don't know. So these are the Jets, and they're literally
Is
just
that?
the Eagles but worse.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
going.
honestly, just put, yeah,
I'm just gonna put everything in
B.
B. All right, the Lions. Totally unbiased opinion. These jerseys are really
All
boring,
S.
except for the white one.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I am ecstatic they got rid of this
Honestly,
stupid gray one and replaced it with the black one.
yeah, no, I was gonna say that the gray one's like a D.
Yeah, it's an F when they're losing. They're normal blue. They're Honolulu. It's a B.
Honestly,
Yeah.
throw theirs up to A and then the white one up to S, just for solidarity.
All the way up to S. Number one, baby. This jersey fucking sucks.
All Green Bay ones suck.
Okay. This green and yellow one, that's pretty hard. It's an A tier. Everything else sucks chunks, dude. Okay, is this
Um,
also?
I think that's the Raiders.
Yeah, you're right. The black and
Honestly,
gray. Black and gray might be
I think
F.
that those are both B. Or okay, yeah, I'm fine with that too.
Just the black and gray one for iconic alone. Because no one just does black, you know. Like that's kind of cool, just to go all black.
Yeah. No, I mean honestly, th they have a pretty cool color scheme.
They have a really cool color scheme, which I don't know why teams just don't go more simple sometimes. Like what the hell are the Jags doing with this blue? I've never seen a Crayola crayon this blue before. It's like it's such a weird color. All right, you know the rules. Yellow jerseys go straight to the trash. The Rams.
Those are the Rams. Theirs are ugly.
So
No,
this is
no,
kind.
actually,
I think the
yeah.
blue and
The
yellow one's
gradient's
pretty
cool.
good. Um, but that's pretty controversial because people really like their old jerseys when they played in St. Louis. I kind of agree with that. But I think this blue one's kind of hard. This one sucks.
Okay.
This is terrible.
You know, I do like their gradient on.
I do too. And I don't really like rating on jerseys in general, but they do a pretty good job. All right, we're heading to
Okay.
the worst section. It looks like
Yeah, the Charlie Brown one's really ugly.
this one, the Steelers one,
Yeah.
is so.
It's like prison clothes.
It's this one's so funny because when they, I don't think it was the first time they unveiled them, but when they did, it was like a really big game and like a lot happened in like Steelers history, and they had to wear these fucking jerseys during it.
Like actually, it looks like prison
I
clothes.
was like, this is what they would wear on their like prison flag football team, and we're not even there yet, dude. Oh, this is
I
actually
know
this,
it caught my eye so much because how bad it was.
if this is blue, this is the old St. Louis jersey that I was talking about, but I can't tell if it's blue or purple. Either way, this is a D jersey.
Yeah. Now the next one I do kind of like. That one I think is like a B.
I have no idea what team it is, but you're right. So it looks like the rest of these are Vikings. No,
Yeah.
no,
Okay. Okay.
the rest of these are
First one
Ravens. These are the Ravens.
B C A.
Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. So the Seattle
Was that
Seahawks
Seahawks?
jerseys, yeah, they look good on field, but when you're just looking at them, they're pretty ugly. There's a lot of just like random
I
ass
think
stripes that just kind of happen. You're like, okay,
B D A. They're like neon green ones, ugly.
yeah, those cool on field, but it's really ugly just to have. This is their like old school jersey. It's kind of basic.
It's okay.
I'll put it in. I'll put it in C. All right, finally we can get to the Steelers.
I think that their jerseys are actually cool. I think they all might be like solid A or Bs.
Yeah, definitely the first two. Or A's. Well, not this one, but this one's an A. And this one's a B. And this thing is the epitome of fucking garbage. It's horrible, dude.
Really bad. It's really bad.
And by the way, these are the Bucks jerseys, so I have no idea what the original ones we did were. As we said, they're the Cardinals.
Well, I don't know what they're going on because it looks like they're going by the team's second name.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I don't know. Anyways,
Okay, so these are the
okay,
Bucks
okay.
for sure.
A,
And
B, C in that order.
which their design is like kind of cool. It's just kind of like there's so many red teams, you know.
Yeah, I've noticed a trend of red, orange, and blue.
I don't know where all this orange is coming from. It's such a like look at our F tier. SP. I'm sorry, we also broke our own rules.
Get out!
Put it in the fucking trash. Okay, what's next? This looks like Carolina. So this is what the new Lions jersey will look like. So just out of respect for our boys, we'll put it in A tier.
Okay.
White one's really boring though. I have no
That
idea.
one's, I think, it's like a D or F. That's really ugly.
I have no idea what the team is either. Same thing with this. This is literally
That one's kind of nice.
like preschool. What team is it though? What's Oh, these are the Titans, I think.
Oh, okay.
These still suck. I'm sorry. This one's kind of cool. I'll put it in A. And then these are the Vikings, which are really just like the Ravens, but slightly worse. I think their action purple or whatever they call it is kind of nice though.
Yeah, honestly, okay. A.
This one sucks. Like,
Yeah,
is it?
that's like a C.
I really don't
No,
like
a
it.
D actually. It's worse than the Ravens.
Yeah, I think so. The yellow is just so like mustardy, and this one
Um,
is pretty basic. Just be
yeah.
These are the Hawks. This gradient jersey is gradient done wrong, and it's going right in the F tier. Honestly, all these jerseys kind of suck.
Yeah, like the next like 10 are bad.
Yeah. Okay. These are the
Man, you know,
these are the Saints, and I don't
imagine
know how they
being
fucked up so much on this jersey.
no, you know what's sad? So I have one of the original Fortnite skins that like came out during the first Super Bowl that
Hmm.
Fortnite was like around,
Yeah.
and I love using the Saints colors
So
on my person
you don't
because
know
it
this.
goes so good with everything.
You don't know this. But if I was not a Lions fan, I would be a Saints fan.
Really.
Yeah.
See, I like the Ravens.
Um. Why do I feel like we like missed a team? Where is the New England Patriots?
That might be one of the blue and red ones we got wrong.
It can't be these ones. Dude, I do not see the Patriots at all. It was like
What are the Patriots?
they're blue and red, but like the dark blue.
No, that's the Titans.
No, yeah, I know these are the Titans, but it's not them. It's like
I don't think that there's a football team called the Patriots.
the New England Patriots.
Yeah, that's not real.
Yes, it is. Am I don't know, dude.
Who played for them?
Tom Brady.
Who is that?
He's this guy who
Are you talking about that quarterback from Michigan who never really went anywhere?
you know who I'm talking about? I'm talking about the dude who killed somebody. One by the name of Aaron Hernandez.
Actually, did you know
Yeah.
that Tom Brady kisses his son on the lips?
I love that video so much, dude. He go, he's so like weird about it. It was just a peck. So what the fuck is wrong
Well,
with you?
no, because so it's really weird because he's getting like massaged, like, and his son's like, "Can I go play with my friends?"
No, dude, he was like, can I jump on my fantasy league? And he goes,
Yeah,
and he goes,
give me a kiss.
he's like, yeah, you go ahead. And he's leaving. Goes, did you forget something? and,
And his son like kisses him on the cheek, and he's like, "That was just a peck."
he goes, just a peck.
And so his son comes back, sighs, and kisses him on the lips,
For like a long time too. Like had to have been like 5 seconds.
all while he's getting massaged.
And like the best part about it is like who was recording?
It's weird how nobody talks about that.
It was weird that like
Like it's like
nobody
a
did when everything happened too.
yeah,
Okay, so back on topic. This jersey sucks. This tan one.
yeah,
Their black one is just alright. It's not as good as the Raiders, so it can't go any farther than that. And it's just like boring. It's just like the Raiders done wrong. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think these are supposed to be the 49ers, and this jersey sucks.
My dad's a 49ers fan.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I know we have a
Orange
rule.
automatic left.
Yeah, this is the best ones by far. So I'm gonna put top of F. And these are the Carolina Panthers. So I don't know what I said the other team was that I thought were the Carolina Panthers.
The Jags.
I don't think so. Uh,
Okay. Ready.
it was whichever one this
Quick
one
name.
was. I don't know. What?
Okay. SABA.
It's really annoying to like scroll on this thing. A B. That's a good pick. Yeah.
Um, zoom out a little bit so we can get the full view.
I was trying to, but it won't let me.
Can't do like control minus.
I can't with F11, I guess. I'll just crop it in post. So this is our little NFL jersey list. I think that's
I
pretty
guess, I
solid.
guess that is.
I'm gonna bump
I
Detroit
mean,
down. I know it's blasphemous, but
it's actually funny because it's like a gradient as we go down. Like the top starts blue and it gets more and more red.
dude, what can I say? Yellow and orange suck on jerseys. It's the worst two colors you could ask for.
Well, it's probably because we're not from that, because a lot of the teams that use those colors are like west of the Mississippi.
Well, it's like it's so weird because it's like you get a fresh start to like build a team, right?
Uh-huh.
And then you pick orange, like the one color that isn't used in anything ever. Like it doesn't make any sense.
My question um, is what color would you want to see more?
Colors I want to see more of is definitely more black and more like light blue, like this shade of blue, or
I
even this shade of blue. I just really like blue. I like that. What about you?
I feel like there's a color missing.
Well, apparently New England because that's just not on here for some reason. What color is missing? Pink, I guess.
Yeah, pink. Um, I feel like there's one on the tip of my tongue that I'm missing.
Plenty of
I
white.
don't know.
I think you can only do so
Roy
much
G. Biv.
green.
Well, yeah, I really think the three dominant colors of the NFL are blue, green, and red, orange.
Dude,
But
honestly,
again, that's also half the colors though too.
is it blue, red, and orange? There's so many fucking orange teams in this league. But look how much orange there is compared to green.
Yeah,
I think the green just sticks out more, but it's kind of like it's also like always the same shade. It's always like that's that's how much it goes. Besides the
like grass green.
yeah,
Wait, who won the Bengals game? Oh, it's gonna go into OT.
hopefully the Bengals win.
Oh wait, no, they missed a field goal. They had a touchdown but missed the field goal. That's terrible.
That's crazy. You idiots.
All right, but I do think that that is, I guess, the end of our stuff.
Thank you very much for watching. This has been your host Mingo with my co-host Matty. We hope that you have a great rest of your night. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and do whatever you do on Spotify. Hit that bell and that thumbs up. And have a good night.
We appreciate you guys stopping in today and hope you guys don't get probed like we did.